Well, hello there and welcome back. I know it took me a while to get this out, but it's finally here. So today we're going to be doing a review for episode 605, Where Papas. And I'm starting with Where Papas, not Daddy Cop, because first of all, this is the episode everyone has been doing a review about. Also, I did not finish collecting the clips for Where Papas, so it's gonna take me a little longer. Probably by this weekend, I hope. But anyway, this is not gonna be like my usual breakdown. It's gonna be more of just like a mini review because I'm in the middle of tests and I have a test tomorrow and the day after, and I need to go study. But I will eventually make a full breakdown of the episode as well as a reaction, possibly in sometime in March. I'm not sure. But anyway, sorry if this video is a bit everywhere and if the clips do not match the topic I'm talking about, because I cannot be bothered to organize the clips, or this video will be out next week. But anyway, with all that said and done, let's get into the video. So in this episode was sort of like a mixed feelings for me. I liked it in some aspects, but I didn't like it in other aspects. I think my biggest dislike for the episode was the fact Felix and Amelie aren't in the episode. This is a family reunion sort of episode, so I was expecting Felix and Amelie to be here because, they're family. And after watching the episode, I understand it would have been a bit too crowded, but they could have at least referenced them. They could have at least mentioned them. Maybe they could have been like at the end, after the end card. Like, we could have had some Felix and Amelie in this episode. They didn't need to be there. They could have at least been mentioned or something, but they weren't, which in my opinion just it takes away from the episode. I think it would have been so much more interesting if it did feature them, because if they're family and it's a family reunion and they're alive, so that didn't make much sense for me. I think it was a missed opportunity. But yeah. Anyway, another thing I did not like is that Adrian's maternal grandparents are nice by the end of the video, and I guess his mother was never really mean, only her husband seemed to be really abusive. I guess I like the fact his grandmother is not really mean. She was more abused. But by the way Felix described them in representation, I think they were really horrible people, especially what Emily said in the flashback scene. So I don't really like the fact that they're good at the end. I mean, I did like how Adrian's grandmother was determined to eat those completely burnt food, so she was needing to opening it using a nutcracker, which was absolutely adorable. To be honest, I love his grandmother, I love her. But his grandfather, oh god, this is how to make a hateable character 101, because this man should have not been redeemed. He should have not been redeemed. He's absolutely horrible, a piece of garbage. I don't know. And he's redeemed. How? Not because he apologizes, not because he realized he was a horrible father, abusive father and husband for decades. Nah, because he likes fries. Yep, he likes fries. And he's a good person now. You heard it here first, folks. Folks, you can abuse your daughters and wife for decades, as long as you like French fries. There will be no consequences. Also, something I found weird, when Ladybug went to break the twin rings, which was where the butterfly was in, when she broke the twin rings, the amok. Where is the amok? Where is Adrian's amok? You can see she was hesitant to break them. And when the magical ladybugs, when she saw that Adrian's okay, she was obviously relieved. So that she knows he's a scent monster. She knows the risk, but she still broke them. And it didn't make sense. Where the heck was the amok? I've heard people saying this may be a fake and Felix switched them out. This could be possible. I am hoping this is the case because this is a really huge plot point. I don't think the writers could have forgot about this. I am pretty sure this is going to lead up to a more interesting plot point, at least I hope, because if they just forget about this and they're maybe the amok took too long to get out. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna be having it. So yeah, also I really like the flashback scene at the beginning with Adrian and Emily. It was super duper adorable, and Gabriel's parents are absolutely adorable. I love them. I found it interesting that they're not married. So you had a son, you're clearly deeply in love and have been together for years, but you're not married. May I ask why? Like, why? Just why? But yeah, I did really like something I really liked about the episode was the fact Marinette did not like infiltrate, break in, whatever you want to call it. Everyone knew she was gonna be there. Like Adrian knew she was coming. She was disguised as a waitress to support him, which I loved. The Adrian in this episode was really cute. It was much better than the cringy Adrian that we got before. I like that she didn't decide to break in. I think that would have been the worst decision because I do not need more Marinette stalking behavior. We have enough of that. So I like it was more Adrian focused with Marinette only being there as emotional support, and her tickling him was just like, girl, like that made me laugh. Can you? It was a bit weird, but yeah. Also, him slapping the food out of his wife's hand. Damn, I hate this man. Like, how did they ever redeem him? How did they redeem this irredeemable monster? How? Why? And he was so rude to Gabriel's parents. He was like, yep, sign this so I have full custody over Adrian. Oh yeah, by the way, they were fighting over who takes custody of Adrian, like everyone has theorized, now that he is quote-unquote alone, because Natalie, as he says, she's an employee, not family. God, I hate this man. But yeah, he's like, sign this so we take full custody of Adrian and you may never see him again. Oh my God. And when they lose the rings, he's like, oh, you stole them because, poor people are thieves. Can you imagine hating someone for the simple crime of owning a fast food cart? Yes, small business owners, disgusting. But yeah, his wife definitely seems to be much better than him, especially since she was like trying to knock some sense into him and being really nice. But yep, nope, her husband is a irredeemable monster, and they redeemed him with French fries. Oh my God, I'm never gonna understand this show. But yeah, this was like my brief review for the episode. I did really like it. I thought it was a really nice episode overall. I did also like Natalie in this episode a lot. She was basically like when Marinette was coming over, she was like, yeah, sure, why not? You can come over. I don't care. Like, I love Natalie this episode. Also, her new look is slaying. My girl's eaten. But yeah, I really did like her new look. I think she looks absolutely adorable and loved basically every single character except for Lord Graham, which is Adrian's maternal grandfather. Lord Graham, he even asked Adrian to call him that, and I'm like, dude, calm down. Calm down. Also, they apparently are actual royalty, I think, I'm not sure. But apparently they are actual royalty. I did see this in Portuguese, so I may have missed some references or something because I only read the subtitles and the subtitles were going pretty fast and I wasn't able to read everything. So I'll probably do a much longer analysis after I see it in English this weekend on Disney. But yeah, I hate this monster, and the fact he was redeemed with French fries again, I'm not having it. Also, the amok. Where was the amok in the rings? Just where? But yeah, this was basically everything I'm gonna talk about for a short, brief analysis. I loved everyone, especially Adrian's maternal grandmother. I thought she was adorable. Also, the fact their names are Millie and Emile. Millie. Emily. They combined their names and gave their daughter a name. To be honest, that is actually pretty cute. It's not the weirdest name combination ever, so I like it. They were absolutely adorable. And by they, I mean his grandmother, not his grandfather. His grandfather is absolutely horrible. But by the way, Felix described them in representation, they're both supposed to be horrible, so I'm not sure. They don't, she doesn't seem that bad, but he seems way worse. But anyway, I ranted for way too long. This was supposed to be under 10 minutes. But yeah, I will leave it at that note. I would like to hear all your thoughts and opinions and what you liked and disliked about this episode. Do you think Amelie and Felix should have been there? What do you think about the amok in the ring? Do you think it's a fake ring or just a plot hole that the writers are Nah, it doesn't matter. And what did you think about the redemption of Adrian's maternal grandfather? 'Cause I do not think he should have been redeemed. And in my opinion, they should have stayed evil, both of them. Even his wife, I think she should have been evil and not nice. I think it would have made things way more interesting. But yeah, I would like to hear your thoughts and opinions. I am a very curious person, and I'll see you in my next one. Daddy Cup should be out this weekend, so I should do a review for Daddy Cup this weekend. So stay tuned for that. Anyway, with all that said and done, I would like to hear your opinions, as I said 100 times before. I hope you all have a miraculous day, and I'll see you in my next one. Mwah. Bye!